Hi, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel. It's a coffee and chat video. And I kind of don't know what I'm going to say, but I've got a wee story for you, and it's kind of, I suppose it's life affirming, but sad too. But welcome to the Goldie Oldies. If you like your coffee and chat, I know you'll stay, and a lot of you like this. If you're new to the channel, this isn't necessarily a tutorial or a spiritual teaching. It's just my ramblings on life and sorts of things. So excuse me, if that's not what you're here for, that's fine, but thank you for visiting, and I do hope you'll subscribe anyway. So what's been happening? First of all, I've recorded a couple of videos on dreaming, and they'll go up over the next 3-4 weeks. One is on how to remember your dreams, and I've got a technique to help you do that. It involves discipline, but you know, everything that I ask of you does to a certain extent. Improving and moving forward in your spirituality needs discipline, and it needs you to be committed to what you want, or committed elsewhere. Sometimes I think sometimes spirituality, we can feel we're bonkers at times. Some of the conversations I have with one of my daughters, I often say, if aliens are listening at the moment, they'll be like, oh, what are they like down there? But anyway, so welcome everybody. Yeah, I've done one on how to remember your dreams, and then I've done a follow-up on how to dream your past lives. If you want more on dreaming, please put questions in the comments below, or on the comments of the videos as they go up. But here's fine too, because I've got my trusty project book here that everything goes in. And I think you'll like the one about how to dream your past lives, because I also give a very secret technique that I used for doing my past life karmic readings, which were very popular for many years while I was doing readings, and it's time to pass that technique on. So it's at the end of the how to dream your past lives, and I hope you appreciate that since I'm not doing them anymore, I feel that wisdom and knowledge has to be passed on. There's no point in me having used a technique that's really worked well and then saying, okay, but I'm not passing it on to anyone else. I'm not like that. I want you to know, because a lot of the techniques I have developed over many years, and they've taken a lot of hard work and a lot of almost my science mind, my pharmacological mind, going, if we do that and we add that and we take this in, and we add a wee bit here and we do a wee bit of tarot there, this brings it together. So there's a lot of thought and technique goes into techniques that I've developed, and I want you to know them. Yeah, probably there'll be a book further down the line of how Colette does such and such, but YouTube's great for the moment. So yeah, I hope you will interact with the dream videos, and if you want more things on dream time, let me know. Anyway, what a week. I thought the Sjogren's had kind of passed a bit, and it hadn't, and I was very, very, very tired. But there was things that I wanted to do for family. There were things I wanted to do for myself, and I thought I'll just keep going, but I knew I couldn't. So we had some help with the garden at the front, and the girl brought in a wee female sparrow with broken wing. That was about 4 days ago, and yeah, 4 days ago I think. Oh my God, she was so beautiful. Like, I just fell in love with her right away, and I was like, oh my God. And she was at the side of the road. She probably would have died or been eaten by a fox or badger or something, but she was brought in and I thought there was maybe a chance that her wing could be mended if we just, you know, kind of strapped it to the body. The advice that we took from people that, you know, in the know, vets etc., was that it would be better to euthanize her, because she wouldn't fly again, or she wouldn't fly properly. I could only euthanize an animal if it was screaming in pain and whatever, and this wee thing wasn't. In fact, she only got distressed when maybe the wing was, you know, be sort of hit against something. So I thought, no, I need to try and look after her. So we got her a wee box, and tied her, put her in a sock, and she was starting to get very cold, and it was shock. She wouldn't eat, she wouldn't drink, so I put her in a sock and put a napkin around her and put it in my cleavage, because I've done that with animals before that were poorly, and they seem to like it. So, and I've got quite a good cleavage, so she was sitting in my bra and all cuddled up, and I could feel her temperature coming up, and her wee head would be like, have a wee peck at me, and I was like, that's great. And after a few hours, she seemed to be warmer, she seemed to be even having a wee chirp. So got a wee pipette and allowed her to water. She took some, and then I macerated some turkey meat in my mouth and little bits, and she took them too, and it was great. And when we let her out on the floor, the wing was kind of in, but apart from that, she looked okay, albeit weak, but she wasn't in pain, or I wouldn't have tried to keep her going. So any bit by bit, we thought, right, well, she probably won't make it through the night, but we'll leave her nice and warm in her wee cage, wee box, and make sure it was all warm things round about it and whatever. And I said to Jim, I don't think she's going to make it through the night, and he was like, I don't think so either, but you know, we'll see. So we got up the next morning, and there she was with one wing sort of flapping about, looking like, I want some food. So left her a wee bit of food, and she nipped at it a wee bit, and she took a wee bit of water, and we were like, my God, this is a fighter. This wee bird, called her Little Bird. Of course, by now my girls were like, how's Little Bird? Did she make it? Did she? And even people on Facebook were, how's Little Bird? And because I share everything, I'm totally an oversharer, I know that, but it's just me. So at the same time, I was feeling shattered, and I only had enough energy to look after Little Bird, and it was, you know, like from thinking, I'm not feeling well, the Sjogren's is still flared up, this is bad, but I want to do this for this person, I want to try and get this done. This little creature came, and immediately all the other things went, no, you have to focus on her. There was no question in my mind. It wasn't a case of, well, if I put her there, I can go and do this, and pardon me, I can check my banking, or I can do this, that, the next thing. The minute she came into me, I was her mum, and I was going to be her mum that looked after her. So I did, and later on day 2, was it day two and a half? Yeah. The following day again, when she got up, she was kind of cold again, so she tended to spend her days in my cleavage all wrapped up, and oh, she was just gorgeous. I've got some photos of her. It's amazing, soft eyes and her wee feathers. Oh, just gorgeous. However, I felt on day 2 that she was very, very weak, which was so annoying after she seemed to thrive. And I said to Jim, we need to kind of see if she'll even walk, you know, because she'd kind of been enjoying getting out in the carpet. Obviously, the dogs were in a different room. But when I looked at her, she just didn't look that active, and I said, we'll give it another hour and then we'll see. So had a wee lovely prayers to her, and just enjoyed her. But when Jim came back in to see what we did next, she was passed. And I just think, I was so honoured, me and Jim, to have her for the 2 days. But she was so gorgeous. And she was made comfortable. And she did seem to like being held in my bra. But I really connected with her. And I don't know why. Because I don't really have like sparrow or particular birds as a totem. But I think I was so invested in her for just 2.5 days. Nothing else happened, to be honest. Nothing. I just looked after her. And in a way, I think in looking after her, I was looking after me as well. Because you can't do stuff if you've got a bird in your bra. So she gave me rest and recuperation, and I give her a warm place to be as she passed, rather than out in the road or squished by a car or whatever. Sorry about this. She touched me. I don't know why. However, her whistle went up. Jim always, any animals that we look after that pass, Jim always takes them and does the ritual and buries them, because I'm no good. So later on that day, a family member, who I'm not going to say because, you know, obviously things may not be announced yet, but someone I love, an extended family, gave birth to a wee baby. So one wee soul went up and another wee soul popped out into the world. I'm not saying it's the same soul or everything. I believe that the soul goes in it. Implantation. It was just very much almost the circle of life. One out, one in. And that's the way of it, isn't it? Oh, sorry, this is a sad one, but last night as well, something happened, and it got to me about how we live our lives. So if you're all right with an extended coffee break, I'll tell you about it. I'll probably get mascara everywhere, never mind. Yeah, a lovely lady read my Memoirs book. This lady had been a client for many years, and she messaged me to say she'd loved it, and she remembered the forum, she remembered Straven, she remembered the house that I worked from, and she was saying she would put a review up. So I went on to view it, and it was a lovely review, but what happened was there was a review below it that I hadn't quite noticed before, and the review was from a friend, and in it she said it was a great book, she really enjoyed it, blah blah blah, and that she would bear it in mind when she wrote her own autobiography. And that friend died 3 weeks ago. She must have put the review up a few weeks before that, and she was thinking about how to write her next book, how to write her autobiography. And when I read her review, I felt sad because she's gone, and a lot of people love this lady, and believe it or not, I've not met her, but we're very, very close online buddies now. She actually was in the chain of events that got me my first contract for my tarot book, so she's been a very important person in my life. And I just enjoyed her books, and I enjoyed the things she did, and I enjoyed her spirituality because she was amazing at what she did. So anyway, I was reading, I saw the review and I read it, and then I saw who it was from, and I thought, come on guys, like, let's live this life, because you just don't know. You just don't know when heartache will hit. That lady was looking forward to writing her autobiography but never got the chance to do it. And so I said a wee prayer for her on her journey in the Summerlands. And I thought, I need to tell people about this. And I told my daughters, and it seemed quite morose that I was saying that lady, my friend, wrote that 2 or 3 weeks before she passed. So we all have hopes, and we all have dreams, and we all have things we want to do. So why not let's just go on with them? I think that's what I wanted to say. Don't wait. Don't say, well, if I sort myself out, I can do that next year, or if I lose weight, I can do or go that place, or if I get my confidence built up, I could write that book. I could change my job. I could tell the people that I love them. I could move away from negative folk, but I need to do this, this and this first. No, you don't. Just do it. Just do it. Because life's too short. So I've had these reminders of life moving on in new cycles over the past 2 days with Little Bird and with my lovely friend who left me a lovely review on my memoirs. So right, let's get the energy up. Thank you to everybody that's been buying me coffees. These are amazing things, you know. Get up and it's like, someone's bought you a coffee, and an email, and it's like, oh yeah, oh thank you. And I thank everybody, I really do. These coffees are wonderful. The money goes straight in my PayPal account, and people will say, well, what's £3 or $3? £3 is $3. Fair adds up, and there's a few people buying you a coffee, and thank you. I really do appreciate it. And there's some people that have kept their stuff private, so I'm not going to give their names out as such, but thank you, Karen. That's a new one. I've not got everybody, but I will do in another video probably at the beginning of June. But I do realise that some people that have made their donation private, or they've given me the donation but my reply to them has been made private. There'll be reasons for that, so I'm not going to give those names out. But thank you. So that's been really nice. Yeah, and it's been really kind of close and muggy, and I don't enjoy that sort of weather, and certainly my tomatoes haven't either, but hey ho. So I think I've done enough. I think I've done my recordings for today, and I know in YouTube you're meant to be upbeat and you're meant to be all the time, but that's not life, is it? And I always want to be authentic with you, and there was things that made me sad this week, and there's things that made me very happy as well. So if you can think on what I've said and see how you want to move on from it, life's too short, folks. Just move towards your dreams. Write that book. Do that marathon. Make that design. Sing that song. Have that baby. Because life needs to be grabbed, and we need to get on with it. So just one thing before I go, I know that Rorig tarot deck that I use on my weekly tarot card is very rare, and there's a lot of fakes out, and it's very costly to get even a used deck. For those of you that can't do that, what I've noticed is that the Rorig tarot book, it comes separate from the cards. It used to be it came in the pack, but then the packs were selling. The Rorig tarot book, although you don't have the deck, actually has pictures of every card and the meaning. Now, I just sit and look at this. Oh, there's something torn out of here. That's annoying. Is a page torn out? That wasn't me. There's 2 pages torn out. Well, these books can be available on eBay and Amazon, and although you may not have the cards, sometimes using it as bibliomancy or bibliomancy can be good as well. But try and get a book that hasn't got a couple of pages. I've accrued about 3 or 4 of these books, but I tend to give them away. And the one that I've actually kept for myself actually has been vandalised, but there you go, there's life, isn't it? To be honest, I've got the deck, so I don't need the book, and I know the deck inside out, but I just sometimes think that for people that can't get the deck, the artwork on Rorig Tarot is absolutely stunning, and if you wanted just to have a perusal of the artwork, you can get this normally second hand, and just enjoy, because the artwork's fantastic. I'm so glad I've got the decks. Remember, if there's a deck on and it's very, very cheap, it's probably a fake, and the fakes really aren't particularly good quality, so, but it is what it is. So this has been a long chat and coffee. I'm so sorry. I'm still getting used to the camera being placed above the monitor. Sometimes I'm like this, oh, I should be looking there, but we'll get there. And I've got lots planned for July and August. It's yeah, just I want to get to more of a schedule for things and get ahead a wee bit, so that if I do have like a fortnight off with health, then you're still getting your stuff. The one thing that I keep being prevented from is going ahead at all with the weekly tarot card. The weekly tarot card I'll do probably on a Wednesday to go up on the Thursday, and then I try to do the week after that, and normally it's like, no, this doesn't make sense, or see, I ask my guide, can I do this, and I cut the cards, and if it's a negative card, it's a no, and if it's a positive card, it's a yes. So I say, right, okay, can I go ahead and do next week's weekly tarot card? And most times it's like, no. So I maybe have to keep it relevant by doing them literally the day before they go out, and that way I can comment maybe on any news or stuff that's maybe crept up. So I must admit, if I ever go down ill, the weekly tarot card's the one thing that's probably going to be missing, because I'm doing it virtually in real time a lot of the time. But I hope you can appreciate that, and if ever I'm not able to do one, that it's missed, because I don't go too far, well, I don't go far ahead at all with the weekly tarot cards. So there we go. Anyway, thanks everybody. The channel went over 200,000 views last week, and we're about 3,500 subscribers, which is an extra 900 in the last 28 days, which is phenomenal. So thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to seeing where else this channel can go. I mean, it's growing and I'm happy with that, but in a way, you know, I've looked at some of the big channels, and I wouldn't want it to go there, not even for the pressure. It'd be nice maybe for the money, but I'm not saying I don't want the channel to grow. I want the channel to grow, but I don't want it to get too big, because in getting too big, I think the personal edge to it could suffer. I'm not saying it would, but it could So yeah, I'm happy with the way it's growing, but I still want to be able to read every comment and whatever, and take it from there. So anyway, thank you, and any new subscribers, you are most welcome. I don't mean you're not, you really are. I just hope that you appreciate that I tried to keep it all very real on here, and also that I do try and read everything that you put up. So thank you. So everybody, many blessings. Have a nice week and weekend, and I'll probably have I don't know, probably have some more videos up before I do another coffee and chat. So you know, we'll see. But anyway, I'm rambling now, or I'm blethering, as my favourite word is. So many blessings. I do pray for you all. I mean, I literally now added yet another thing onto my prayers at night, which is blessings towards all my YouTube subscribers. Oh my God, this list of blessings gets longer and longer every day. So you're all being blessed at night, and I do thank you for being part of what we're creating here. So many blessings. Bye.